lot of people are getting punctures at the moment. I did, but it didn't bother me at all. Not at all. Not one bit. Thursday morning ride, and I'll begin the video with the end of my ride. So I've just turned up after 55k up in the north, went over to the Mosman hills and went up and down and up and down and up and down. So I was meandering and I didn't really have a theme for the ride. I was sort of thinking of a couple of little projects that could sort of develop from where I was going and what I was doing. And then actually, I didn't hear it, I just got covered in sealant. So, here's a little story of me realising that, oh, I've just had a puncture. Oh, actually, everything's okay. So, I've done it before, but I'll do it again. So, sealant, saved the day, thanks very much. Tubeless, roadies, seriously, if you haven't done it, I harped on about it at the beginning of the year, and I'm going to go on about it again now. Because it's just served me really well, because I didn't even actually, to be honest, the best thing would have been to keep riding, not even to stop just for the sealant, just to find its way through. But I stopped, I filmed it, and you can see the air coming out, the sealant going, and then me pulling the glass out of the tyre, and then me just riding and then doing more tourist in my town. So I can tell you how far I've ridden with these tyres until I got my first puncture. It's not too bad, especially considering it's in the streets of Sydney, where there's just debris everywhere. And if last Saturday's any indication, a lot of people are getting punctures at the moment. And I did, but it didn't bother me at all. Not at all. Not one bit. Actually, what it did do was impress me. So, Eagle F1, unreal tyres, super duper tready, super duper grippy, super duper comfy. They roll really well. I like everything about them. And then they just repaired themselves, because Archie out at Velofix did a great job when he put them on the Zip 303 NSWs. I can smell a bit of bush honey, but I can also smell a lot of fumes. I find it really hard to ride past here without filming. Did you get that magpie song? It was pretty nice. I don't live in a pretty city. I saw that sign and I just had to have a look. Minus 14, minus 17, minus 19. So, for the record, I was on the brakes the whole time and I hadn't even clipped in, but I'm here. Now I'm going back up that thing. Okay, wish me luck. Doesn't look too hard, it's only short. Oh, here we go. Come on. Heel, please. Yeah. No, there's the glass. Oh. Yeah, that was the repair, stopping and looking at it and pulling a little bit of glass out. And I lost about, well, I'll do the measurement when I get home. I'd say 10 PSI perhaps. Like life's tickety-boo. And I can go down this steep hill without any concerns after just having had a puncture like 1 minute ago. So just a little summary. Yeah, I've done it before, but I'll do it again for the roadies who haven't done it yet. So mountain bikers have been doing it for 100 years, but tubeless. If you I saw people on the weekend just stranded on the side of the road trying to pull their tyres off and replace it with the tube like I used to do in the olden days. But given the choice of doing that or just doing what I did, which was look down and think, oh, there's a bit of goo all over my shoe and there's a bit of goo on my handlebars, and oh, look at that, I've had a puncture, and anyway, let's keep riding. The choice, well, there is no choice, is there? What would you pick? Standing on the side of the road with your mini pump and your tyre levers and your sore fingers and your, oh, these tyres just won't come off expressions, or just keep riding. To me, it's a no-brainer. So, puncture, whatever, who cares? Like, really, who cares? To be honest, you know what? This is full irony. I had a puncture on the front tyre, and to be honest, I wanted to let a little bit of air out of the tyre because I had just overinflated ever so slightly, and I wanted to get back to the tubeless recommendation, and so that happened by proxy. I will say, sealant did its job, and now front tyre pressure, absolutely perfect. And so the run along Military Road, at a bit of a pace if I might add, in the bus lane with absolutely no bother with traffic, was tickety-boo, absolutely fine. And the seams in the road, because of the slightly less air pressure in the front tyre, courtesy of my convenient puncture, convenient puncture, it's true. In other words, it's given me a better ride quality. Like the seams in the road, I just brushed over them, who cares? Neither here nor there. And there we go. My Strava file will tell you very, 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 very lazy ride. Very lazy ride. But I got a bit of climbing in and a little bit of product testing and a lot of talking.